Hi, my name is Brian. I'm the designer of Sailpower. I want to make a quick video on how you resolve damage in Sailpower. So what will happen is combat will happen, people will roll dice for cannon fire, and then your opponent will say something like, I hit you with 6 cannons, or I hit you with 6 longs. At that point, you'll need to roll some dice to reflect what happens. You damage yourself in this game. The reason for that is there are criticals, which are really, really nasty. We give you a chance to save those, so a little bit of control of your own destiny. So you damage yourself. So what will happen is you'll roll dice. You'll look up the type of gun that they specified in either the rule book or the quick rules. And once you're there, they will have told you that they targeted your deck, your hull, or your rigging. You look in that range, you roll as many dice as they hit you with, and you do damage according to the range. Alright? So basically, if they didn't declare where they were targeting, it defaults to deck. So if you got any 1s or 20s, those are the really nasty things at the end of the range, like losing wheels, losing mast, smashing amounts of critical damage. You can roll a 12 or higher to negate the critical hit. If you do that, you basically just take 3 hull damage in place of the critical that you save. If you don't save, then the nasty thing happens to you instead. When you do gun losses, they come from the same side that was hit. Once you lose all the guns on the side, so if you're hitting the starboard side and all the starboard guns are gone, then it bleeds over and goes to the other side. If no part of the rolled damage can be done, you re-roll the damage roll. So let's say that you roll a die and it says that it's 1 carriage gun with crew, if active, and 1 hull. So first question is, what is a carriage gun? Well, a carriage gun is a large-sized naval gun, so not a little swivel rail gun. All right. That would be carronades or any of the naval guns. Something that has an actual carriage as opposed to be on a little fork. There's other ranges that say just gun. If it says just gun, you could pick a swivel or a carriage gun. All right. If it said that the crew, if active, that means that if I fired that gun this turn, or I am firing it this turn, that I would take the crew as well. And then it says 1 hull, so I take 1 hull. Now let's say that all my guns are wiped out. Okay, so I have no guns left. I could still take the 1 hull, so I don't have to re-roll dice in this case because I can take 1 hull. If it says nothing there that I can do at all, then I re-roll it. So and that'll happen sometimes when you're going versus like shore installations. They may not have the component. They don't have a ship's wheel, for example. So in that case, you just re-roll the dice. If there's any question on the crew or gun loss, you always take the additional loss. Don't be a gamer. So you could argue that, well, the gun that I blew up when I rolled is the same one that you hit, and the other gun is fine. Don't be that guy. Just be a gentleman about it. It's very unlikely that that was the case. We just assume that if there's a question, we're going to take the additional loss. So hopefully that explains that damage. Your ship is going to get wrecked. When that happens, obviously you may need to make some repairs. So there are rules for that. Hopefully this has been helpful to you. If not, you have any additional questions, feel free to ask a GM, an experienced player, or drop us an email. Have a great day.